Hey, my main focus really now, being in the marketing game for a long time, generating leads, generating sales, making sales funnels, doing webinars and, selling products and services and going to events and meeting all kinds of, incredible people all from all over the world. It's been great. It was fun. And, and I'm sure we'll still be doing some of that stuff as well, even in the future. But now really, I think over the past, I guess we're going on now. I've been feeling like this for a long time. I talked about it in a video a little over a month ago. My main focus now, in terms of where I'm at in my, I guess you could say my entrepreneurial career or creator, content creator career and ambitions, if you will. My main focus now, guys, is really just to be happy. I really don't want to do things that I don't want to do, which I've done before. We've like we all have to do things that we don't want to do. Like a lot of us work a job. We don't really like the job, but it pays the bills, and I got to have a job to pay the bills because I like to eat sometimes and I like to buy clothes and sleep in a bed. So we have to do what we got to do, even though we really don't like doing it, but we do it because we have no choice, because we got to eat. And sometimes you get hungry, right? So I get that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's noble, right? You got to do that. You got responsibilities. We all do. As an entrepreneur, I've been in situations where I've had to really do things that maybe I wasn't like really excited about. Nothing wrong with it or anything, but just I really wasn't excited about it per se. Maybe it wasn't my kind of cup of tea, or it wasn't my, type of thing. But because, we need to make a living, we just got to do it, there, and again, not to say there was anything wrong, because, there's different types of products and services and different niches and different things that you do. And, especially being an entrepreneur, and maybe you're not really so excited about it. It's cool. It works, and it speaks to a certain audience, but maybe it's not like really your audience, if you will, but you do it anyway. We've all kind of, been in those roles in some capacity, right? And that's why it leads me to today. I get a lot of people hitting me up about different things. Hey, Steve, check this out, bro. You'll crush this. Hey, dude, you got to see this. I'm telling you, man, you would blow this thing out the water. And I look, I'm like, I'm just not, it's like a lot of things don't excite me anymore. What excites me now is doing what I love, talking about things I want to talk about that I'm passionate about. I love talking about videos and content creation. And, it's just part of me. I love movies and the science behind creating movies and film and all that stuff. I just love all that. I love all of it, right? So I can talk about this type of stuff all the time. I love talking about current events and different things going on in the news. And so you'll start seeing some things, on this channel as well here in the future also, especially in the beginning of the year. But that's really where I'm at right now. I'm like, I really don't want to do things that I don't want to do anymore. Will I miss out on different opportunities and maybe money? Sure. I'm almost sure that's going to happen. What's the benefit though? What I'm doing now, my main focus is really building out my YouTube channel. I've been talking about it for years and have never really majorly committed to it up until here recently. And I just want to focus on that. And, I'm sure there'd be because there's some things that we're still connected to, some things that are on the side. And by no means am I saying that I never will share, an offer or an opportunity or something in the future, because I'm sure it'll happen. But it's like right now, I'm just like, hey, I'm just really just staying focused with this. And even if I do add some things to our plate, it will definitely still be connected with what we're doing still. But right now, I'm really loving the ability to make content at scale without having to do so much editing and so much different things because of what's going on with YouTube now. So that's been a stress reliever, man. Because let me tell you guys, I've this isn't the first time I've come up with this whole concept. Hey, I just need to make a whole bunch of content and just be real consistent. But like I've said before, but I had to edit and do all this other fancy stuff, and it would literally just stress me out, and I may start it, but I never would follow through. And what's happening right now on YouTube, I love it. I'm just having so much fun. I wrote down a couple points I didn't want to forget. It just feels so good that I don't have to do it. Now, don't get it twisted. I do know how to get fancy. So from time to time, you're going to you'll see some videos like, whoa, I saw that. You see Steve's video? Man, that was a nice video, bro. Okay. So you'll see some things, but I love that now I could just come on and talk and share and hopefully give value to someone else that may inspire them to move forward. Okay. So I love that piece because it's been so much. I felt so much easier to do this than I've ever in my whole career of creating content and especially on YouTube. It's just been really, really cool. So do what makes you happy. Kind of leads me all back to this. If you're going to do all this, all these things I've been talking about in this video and even in other videos, do what makes you happy. Don't do anything that really doesn't make you happy, because when you get burnt out on it, when you don't want to do it anymore, because you really don't you're just kind of doing it because you almost have to, you're going to stop. Because speaking from experience, right? Because I've always done some of that to a certain extent, but now I'm doing what I want to do. And I'm going to create content that makes me happy. Okay. Don't waste any time. It's going to be slow in the beginning, but don't worry about it being slow. Just marry yourself to the process of it all. Just know, hey, you know what? I'm going to take the next 90 days. I'm going all in. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to hope for more views and more subscribers, but I'm just going to marry myself to the process, and I'm going to see what happens. And I'll be able to do it because I'm making content that I love to make. Make sense? But if you're doing something you really don't want to do, like you really don't want to do it, you really don't, you're not going to follow through with it. You're not going to go through those 90 days, maybe 9 hours or 9 days, maybe. Make sense? That's why, like Mary J. Blige said, hey, all I want to be is be happy. So that's what I'm focused on right now. That's what I think you should focus on right now as well. If you're going to do it, do something that you love to do. Do something that you love to talk about. Okay. So, because then it's going to bring out your authentic self, whoever that person is, right? It's going to bring out that authentic self because it's you. It's what you love. It's what you love to talk about. And you can see my passion when I'm talking about videos and content creation and all that, because I love it. I really do. I really love it. I really like talking about it and helping people with it. And I've gotten a new found passion of it because I see now how new people that are new to the platform or new to video content creation, I see how they can really start winning if they make the decision to do it and stay with it and be willing and accept the process of it all. I know we all want things right now, but a lot of times things come once you work for it. So if you got to work for, if you're going to do it, you better do something that you love. Do something that you like to talk about, right? And if you're doing something that you want to do that makes you happy, hey, that's the hardest part. That part's done. So you're talking about something that you like to do and that's not hard. Hey, incredible things are in your future. So stay focused, start creating today, do things that you love, talk about things that you love, and just stay consistent. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.